This old job is always causing stress. All I ever do is work, I don't get no rest. I know Thursday night is on the way. Down in troubled waters, night's where the bay. Pour me a drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase my blues away. I know that I'll be among my friends. The mic's where the page goes live again. There we go. Said things were bad and he was feeling down. I told him Thursday's on the way. Meet me in troubled waters, Mike's where the page. We'll be pouring drunk donkey IPA. Let that magic mango chase our blues away. We know that we'll be among our friends. Little Mike's where the page goes live again. There we go.
What's up? Remember Budweiser? What's up? How's it going, everybody? Good morning. It's Monday. Good to see everybody. It is the hustle bustle time of the year. Christmas is next week. Oh my God. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Christmas is next week. It just snuck up on everybody again. The older you get, the faster it comes. I walked into Walmart last night and I saw all the massage neck things and foot heaters, and I told Julie, I said, we're not doing that anymore, are we? we just buy things to buy things, and sometimes I don't know if you're like we are, and it's like, really? We really need any of this stuff? So we're trying to really lay back. This is my Santa hat, Lord Andrew. But anyway, hope you're doing well. Good morning, Miss Shelley Ross on the other coast. We are going to talk about upcoming weather. We're going to talk about Hunter, of course, first, and then we're going to talk about Christmas forecast. I love winter because the maps are always wrong. If you don't like a winter forecast, just wait till the next 6 hours and the runs will be completely different. And that's the way it goes. It's harder than the tropics. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's talk about Hunter. Then we'll get into some hellos. I don't want to not talk about our little guy, Miss Lori Rod, James Fort. What's up over there on our Brew Crew side? Mailing out our Brew Crew gear. We appreciate all the tags online. We have a lot of great supporters that subscribe through our website, Cat 1s, Cat 5s, and we like to send thank you cards and gifts at the end of the year. And Cat 5s get their year 4 shirts. The Tiki Hut MWP design. Best one yet. If you want to get involved with Cat 5, then you have to wait 4 years to get the Cat 4 shirt. Cat 5 year 4 shirt. Right. All right, so let's talk about things, and then we're going to get into weather. Hunter. Yes, let's talk about a few things. Let's give a big shout out to our big supporter here on Daily Brews now for 6 years going. This is the place to be in Florida. Christmas parties galore. Only one place to go, ABC Fine Wine and Spirit. Family owned and operated. That's why you should go. And because they support us here at MWP. So they've been around since 1936. And they're all across our great state of Florida. They have tons of great ideas for celebrating the holidays. Shots. Maybe you can get some too. For sure. One more thing I want to point out, then we're going to get in. I want to give everybody my hunter story. I want to show you this. These are my great friends. You know, I'm really good, close friends with all the people from Firm and Power Equipment. They did a special just for their friends and family. They didn't put it online, but they also extended it to us. They only did it for us at Mike's Florida page, okay? So this is one of their most popular generators. It runs an RV. It'll run an air conditioner on an RV. It's got a 30-amp plug. It's super duper quiet. It's an inverter. Like one of those ones that don't make any noise. It's electric start. Okay, it's got a wheel kit. It's phenomenal. It'll run propane and gas. So they have a $4.99 special, which is unbelievable. Shipping is included free, okay? And you can get it by Christmas. Okay? Order by 12/18, you can get it by Christmas. Okay? Unbelievable. So if you're looking for a nice big gift for somebody, camping, hunting, fishing, you know, all that good stuff. I'm going to do a post here in a little bit before I take off and go see Mom and Dad. So it's a great deal. Thanks to Firm and Power Equipment for doing that. I'm going to put the link online. I think Shelly's going to throw it up here too. We'll put it on all the social channels. But it is a real deal. Okay, real deal. Great deal. So there'll be a link that'll automatically apply the discount. It's like 60-70% off. Crazy. Doesn't get much better than that. That's for sure. All right, so let's put that on there. Drink some coffee. Let me pull up my boy Hunter here, and we'll talk about Hunter. Hunter's on my lap. Generator drawings this week, Steve. Yes. I think they're doing it tomorrow, maybe. All right. So here's Hunter. Hunter. Now, he doesn't usually eat in the mornings. He just had a meal. We're trying to get him back to eating again, and he just had a full meal of what the hell did you just eat? It smelled really bad. Squash and tuna. So the poor little guy's got allergies, and he can only eat so much food. So Julie was so good to figure it out. Shelly sent a nice email. We were working on a diet for him, and we have non-allergy food he can eat. And my God, he absolutely loved the tuna fish, and he loved the squash. So we usually don't give him more than one meal a day. He got one last night. He got one this morning. He hasn't thrown up yet. So I'm going to tell you the whole story. Okay? He purrs like a cat when he gets excited. So we'll see here. He's extremely excited. So let me tell you what happened. We're going to tell you the whole spiel with Hunter. I'm going to talk about you now, buddy, okay? So about 8-9 days ago, we thought that he was getting pneumonia because he's got it before. And we took him to the vet. Doctor said, yep, got pneumonia. It looks like not as bad as the first time a couple years ago. So we got some pills, a lot of pills. And he took these pills for about a week. And it was tough. We had to put him down his throat. He didn't like it. I think he started to get mad at us. During that week, he stopped eating. And so I took him back into the doctor about Wednesday of last week. And I was worried about him not eating. Well, looked like his pneumonia was gone, which was good. So they prescribed him a liquid to give him about 30 minutes before dinner to try to entice his appetite, and a stool softener. Well, did that for 2 days, still didn't eat anything. I was trying to force some baby food down him at the same time, and it was tough. He was spitting it out. It was bad. Well, Thursday night, his back little legs collapsed, and I was worried. Let me sit him up. He's really like trying to lay on me now. There you go. That's better. There you go. I'm a little worried because I never give him food in the morning. This is the first time he's ever ate a dinner in the morning. But he was so hungry this morning, you could tell. So Thursday night, his little back legs collapsed, and I was scared to death because he's just looking at us. And I knew it was because he didn't have any food, no energy, right? A little dog can't go a week without eating. He was drinking. He was peeing. He was doing that fine. He was going outside, but he's also wasn't able to control his bladder too, and it was rough because at night he would go wherever he was sleeping. So it was like, that didn't look good. So Friday morning, I was trying to give him some more baby food. And when I was trying turkey and all that stuff and trying different type, and he did about the same, didn't really take much, and then his back legs collapsed again. So I told Julie, you got to take him to the hospital, the vet hospital. And we did, Friday. And they determined that his heart was good, his blood was good, his kidneys were good, but they didn't know why he wasn't eating, so they wanted a cardiogram and an ultrasound. So then we had to go to another hospital. They did the ultrasound, and they were worried about this disease that Frenchies and little dogs get where their stomach walls get thick and doesn't allow anything to pass from the stomach to the intestine. Kind of like when a dog will eat a toy and blocks off access to the small intestines. But he should have been throwing up, and he wasn't. And I told him that. So anyway, they did the ultrasound. They came back and basically had a very grim look on her face. And she told me that it was what she was afraid of. And so they conferred with the surgeon, and the surgeon agreed it was bad, it was inoperable, that there was pretty much nothing they could do, that we should probably consider putting him asleep that Friday. To the point where they said, do you want to call your wife and have her come over? I'm like, whoa. We got kids. I got Emily. I got Sarah. Like, whoa. Just a week ago, this dog was fine, right? I mean, never had a problem eating, never had a problem throwing up. How could all of a sudden it just be over, right? So one of the options was, I said, can we just do whatever we can to get him through Christmas? And they were like, absolutely no way. They said to do an IV, they would have to do a cardiogram. They'd have to pump him. They'd have to use an X-ray to IV him, and it would be $10,000, $15,000, and it might only buy him a couple days. Like, what? So it's better to do it now so everybody can get over by Christmas. I'm like, what? So I didn't know what to think, you know. I wanted our vet to give me some advice, and a couple of them there kind of agreed, and they actually wanted us to schedule it on Saturday because they didn't have room the rest of the week. But that's another story. I'm kind of upset about being there 20 years, and it was an inconvenience for them during the week. But anyway, it kind of pisses me off, honestly. But so anyway, obviously we didn't put him to sleep on Friday night. We didn't put him to sleep on Saturday because he wasn't eating. They didn't think he was ever going to eat again. So all of a sudden, Saturday morning comes around, and I give him some baby food, and he ate a lot of it. More than didn't spit much out. And then a buddy of mine, Joe Friedis, gave me some nutritional gel. Put a little bit of that, gave him a little bit of that. Supposed to give him some, electrolytes and stuff. And then Julie came on Saturday night and decided to give him a little bit of her grilled chicken, and he absolutely went nuts. Like, kid at Christmas. He could not, I guess, freaked out about the chickens. Just started eating it. She texts me, Hunter's eating. So I came home about 5 o'clock, gave him a little bit. I'm like, oh my God. He ate a little piece of chicken. He loved it. He was freaking out. I opened up the cupboard door. I got his hard dog food, and he ran right up to me, and he ate 4 or 5 little nibbles, Wow. And then that night we made him some eggs and put it in there, and he ate it. And so we were like, oh, let's see what it is like on Sunday. So Sunday comes around yesterday, and he woke up. He slept all night. No, Friday night he went to the bathroom on my couch. Went to the bathroom on the bed. Last night, Sunday night, or Saturday night, he slept all night with Julie on the couch. Went outside, went, pee forever. Great. Had treats. Played. You saw the video yesterday. He played with Rusty or Louie. That was Emily's test, if he could start playing again, and he did. He started playing tug of rope. They were shaking that rope back and forth. He got his bone. He hasn't really chewed on his bone in a long time. He put his little bone between his hands, and he was gnawing that little bone. And it was a good day. And then dinner came around, and Julie made up some squash and tuna, and man, he ate the whole thing. And it was a good day. And then we woke up this morning hoping for the same, and he was perky. And we gave Louie a treat, and he ran and got it before Louie, and I couldn't even get it out of his mouth. He was playing tug of war with me. He wanted that treat so bad. And we gave him a little food this morning. So I don't know. Knock on wood, he hasn't thrown up in 4 days. He's never thrown up ever. But he basically had a meal Saturday night. He ate a bunch yesterday. He had a real meal last night. He had a meal this morning, which he never does. And he hasn't thrown up. So that food has to be passing, wouldn't you say? He wouldn't have his energy. I took him for a little walk this morning, which we normally don't do, but he ran. So that's the story. I don't think he'd have this much energy if he was having stomach issues. And I don't think that he'd be holding down all this food. They both said he'd be throwing up if anything got into his mouth because he would reject it. So something's happening in his stomach. Has to be digesting food. But Cat wants to know if he's pooped. Well, that's the big question. When you have two dogs in the house, there's... we think he did. So that's the next question. But the biggest problem they had was that he wasn't going to eat and the food wasn't going to get ingested. So we're thinking the meds. Yeah, so, my thing was, man, he was on so many meds that maybe something swelled him up down there and he wasn't able to, he's always been a little guy. I mean, he ain't going to live forever. But if you get another year out of him, if he makes it through Christmas, they pretty much said there's no way he was going to make it through Christmas. I mean, so, it was just so much so fast, and I just wasn't ready. I just couldn't believe it that we just weren't, it was coming at us so hard that I just didn't want to, but we're going to go back and read all these comments. This looks some good stuff. But yeah, we hope he goes to the bathroom. We don't, that's the next thing. But that, to me, it's the food passing through the intestines. And I don't think that... Everything that I gathered was he wouldn't be able to hold anything down. Well, first off, they were worried. He didn't have appetite, so they figured that was bad. So the fact he didn't even want to eat was a bad sign that something was going on in his stomach. But now that, he ate and he's playing and he's got energy and, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But, from them wanting us to put him down Friday and Saturday, here it is Monday. I figured it's a gift that we got a couple more days. So, but they did an ultrasound, yes. Hey, little Crowder, what's up, buddy? And they did see the walls were thick. I'm not denying what the doctor saw, but we don't know what the ultrasound would have looked like a year ago because they never did one. And he's little. Maybe he's just got tight stomach. I don't know. I just think it was too coincidental with the ammonia pills. It just all happened so fast, So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Worst case scenario, if something were to happen, we brought him home. had an amazing 2 days with the kids. Louie had a good time playing with him yesterday. They had a good time, so we'll see. He's purring right now, so this is what he's always done. So the story with Hunter, if you're new to our page, we named him on our page. You all named him. We named him. We used to have polls about what to name him. We came up with Hurricane Hunter. Even the Hurricane Hunters in Lakeland all cheered to him one time. He's been on the cover of magazines. He's been the feature of a couple of news articles. We take him out in public and people get all excited. Thought you heard something. I don't know. I just don't know. I just wish they would have gave us a little more hope and a little bit more, hey, let's wait a little bit and see if something passes rather than let's just, the worst. I don't know. And he sure seems normal to me. What do y'all think? I mean, would he have ate 3 days now if he had nothing passing through his stomach? I mean, so if he makes it to Christmas, we're going to rebrand him from Hurricane Hunter to like Miracle Hunter. Look at him. He's happy. His ears are back. But I appreciate everybody support. I hate putting it all out there. I'm sure some people are like, what the hell? But he's been a big part of our page, and he's a good part of our family. And he just is such a good boy, and I figured why not? Because so many have watched our Daily Brew for so many years now that, for almost 5 years, 4.5 years, Hunter's been on our little show in the morning. So that's all I got to say about that. What do you think, buddy? You happy? I guess the next thing is hope he goes poop, but I just think it's one thing at a time, and the fact that he ate, it's got to be good news. Because they did say his stomach was all full of junk, and they would have had to suck it all out if they were going to give him IVs. So this stuff all went in there somewhere. I don't know where it's going. So let's hope. Anyway, all right. Say goodbye, little guy. Say goodbye, everybody. It looks like he put on a little bit of weight, too. Look. He doesn't look that bad. Right? All right. Weather time. Wish I had a treat up here to show you how hungry he is. It's so exciting. I'm going to get a treat, and then we'll be done. And then we'll talk weather, I promise. I just want to show you how his appetite's back, because this is the number one thing that they were worried about. All right, so he's been spoiled with Chick-fil-A chicken, which he's allergic to, and rice. So we got him on the tuna fish and squash, but we'll do some yucky hard food here. Let's see, ready? All right, here we go. The big test. Here we go. Look. Now all you dog people out there, you tell me, is there hope that he's okay? Because he sure as heck didn't have that appetite a couple days ago. He just scoffed at it. And he was skinny and he was collapsing. So, anyway, hopefully he's a little miracle. So, but he's got such a terrible allergy of everything. But he loves tuna fish and squash. So, we might just start spoiling him with stuff he can't eat. He can eat lamb too. Where do you buy lamb at? But yeah, man, you got a million comments. I wish I could answer them all, but thank you everybody. And there wasn't a lot of weather to talk about, so if there is a Mother Nature, weather God, at least it wasn't during a hurricane, because I don't know what I would have done. That's for sure. Right. Oh my goodness. And Shelly, yeah, he can eat lamb, Shelly. Yep. I don't think he can eat rice though. But getting hungry. All right, so what's this logo? Hey, Steve, how's it going? Thanks for everybody for letting me talk about that. You know, I hope he's okay. Hey, listen, the worst case scenario, something were to happen quick. We at least got him home. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything, and he came back on his own. We've had 3 awesome days. Sure, a lot better than we would have put him to sleep the way he was on Friday, because it was sad that he was out of it. And we've got to see him and Louis play. So anyway, enough of that. Appreciate that. And I'll keep everybody up to date all the way to Christmas. The goal is Christmas. If he makes it to Christmas, he'll be the miracle Frenchie and give everybody hope. All right, weather. All right, mom and dad are doing pretty good. I'm going to go see them in a little bit. This little logo right here, I got to tell you about this, okay? I've been really trying hard to hold this back, okay? Really trying hard to hold this back, but I can't hold it back any longer, okay? There's going to be, hey, what's up, Brandy? What's up, Christine? So, Fox... Live Now from Fox is a new streaming platform where they syndicate, ship it to Fox, Fox main channel, Fox News channel, local channel 13s. You probably saw it during Milton. I had clips on a lot of different stations. So they're going to be doing a 9 to 12 Santa tracker special on Christmas Eve, okay? They asked me, I can't believe it, right there, I'm going to be the official Santa storm tracker, and they're going to come to me probably a couple times an hour where we're going to do weather and talk about Santa and what he's experiencing in the weather world, and we're going to be tracking Santa on NORAD together on Christmas Eve. You know I'm a Christmas nut. I love Christmas and everything about Christmas. So I get to be the official storm tracker of Santa Claus on Fox on Christmas Eve. And you're going to be seeing me in an ugly sweater, and we're going to be tracking Santa Claus. I'm going to be helping them all along the way. We're going to talk about jet stream winds and potential fog, and we're going to make sure Rudolph's got his nose so bright. Ho, ho, ho. I got like goosebumps. I hope it all comes together. It is going to come together. We shot some promos Thursday on it, and they should be out any day. So when you're flipping channels on Christmas Eve, you might see me tracking Santa Claus. Crazy. It's awesome. Excited. Thank you, everybody. And I'll have Hunter right here with me. It'll be like that little dog in the Grinch movie. Oh, yeah, Kevin, I got your text, man. Yeah, Judith, I hope so too, man. I love the spirit of Christmas. Kelly, thanks. Thank you for the thanks on the sticker. Yay. NORAD, yeah, I've never really watched it the whole night. Tonight, this year I will. Debbie, it'll be all over different Fox channels. It'll be live on streaming live now, their Fox streaming network, which is everywhere. But it also will be on different Fox channels. Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked. You ought to see my ugly sweater that I got. I look really good. I had a little basal cell took off my head. That was what the stitches things were, and I should be fine. But I got a little bandage up here. Santa's tracker. If it goes good, we're gonna see. That's my logo. Is that pretty awesome? Santa tracker. Actually, I got Mike's Twitter page underneath it, but you can't see it right there, but it says Mike's Twitter page. So I'm excited. So anyway, all right, let's talk about the weather, man. Thanks for all the thanks on Hunter. Listen, I don't know what to expect. I mean, I'm not going against the science. I'm not going against the doctors. I'm not throwing any doctor under the bus. Trust me. I'm not specifically mentioning where we went at all. I'm not mad. I just, sometimes you just got to believe and know and use your gut. And it was a tough couple days for me because, if we would have took advice, we wouldn't have Hunter right now. So, and he seems very happy right now. So, definitely not in pain. So, all right, let's talk about the weather real quick. Anyway, we'll be back live Wednesday for sure. Hopefully, I got some Christmas stuff done. I haven't bought one gift yet. I feel terrible. So, thank you, Mr. Steve. We'll say hi. I want to talk to everybody when we're done, so I don't mean to ignore everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, he's home. Yeah, he's home. That's what. Home and happy. Yep. Girls are happy. Louie's happy. We were worried about Louie. Worried about Louie. All right, so here's current radar. What's cooking out there? I'm going to go like 15, 20 minutes. We're talking about Christmas forecast, weather for the week. There is a little weather during the week coming up. Pretty confident in what we're going to talk about. Right, Lydia? So here we go. All right, there's a current satellite. Let me show you the rain. What's going on right now? We got a frontal line coming across. Got some storms actually with this thing. It looks like across Missouri there. Frontal line heading its way. This is actual frontal line is going to get pushed down through Florida on Wednesday. A little bit of juice here in the Atlantic. It's going to up the rain chances. But that's current radar for today, Monday morning. We got this rainfall maps through Wednesday here. Now this is tricky, right? Because this is that front that's kind of stalled out. Rainfall today, tomorrow through Wednesday. But look at this rain for the Florida East Coast. A couple places showing 2 inches. And a lot of places showing 1 inch. Now this is rainfall through Wednesday night. We have a high pressure system out here. We actually got a lot of gale force winds out here in the Atlantic. This is pushing in moisture towards the Atlantic East Coast here. A little bit of dribble here, but not really. Mainly focused around Florida. So if you notice yesterday, we went to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra yesterday. An incredible show. Only been one other time. It felt muggy, man. I was wearing shoes and a jacket. Luckily, it was cold in the Emily Arena because I was like, should have looked at the weather. I was sweating out there. But it rained while we were in there because it feels like summertime out there. It's hot. So we're going to have this moisture flow coming across the state. A couple inches of rain the next few days across the East Coast. Thunderstorm activity could actually happen too. Light green is unorganized cells, but they mean the cells can pop. We can get some thunderstorms popping Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So don't be surprised if you see a random cloud and a thunderstorm. It could happen. Doesn't mean everybody's going to get it. These are tricky. It just means this area has enough moisture. Everybody say it together. Moist. Alexa, what rhymes with moist?
There are some words that rhyme with moist.
Rejoice. Voice. Enjoys. Voice. There. Enjoys the moist. Enjoys the moist. That's funny. Enjoys the moist. All right. Hey, the Bucks, man, they looked good yesterday too. By the way, any Bucks fans out there? What's up, Teresa? How's it going, Miss Coffee Donuts? Enjoys the moist. Enjoys. Always everybody's Alexis this one off. No, I didn't want to look at my bill, by the way. I got the receipts here. Jesus, I don't even want to look. I don't 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 want to look. They're supposed to refund a bunch because we didn't do half the stuff that they said they were going to do. Ugh. All right. Thunderstorms. All right. And what's the temperatures going to do? Well, today, unfortunately, here's your high temperatures today. Oh, my goodness. We got 80s for Florida. We got 80s in South Texas. We got 70s all the way up towards Oklahoma. So it's pretty warm and muggy there in the yellow and oranges, as we really don't have much cooking out there other than moist. Rejoice the moist. Tomorrow's high temperatures, even warmer, mid-80s. Oh, my God. Tuesday. And then the front starts to show up. So here's your high temperatures for Wednesday. Look, here it comes. Still 80s, 70s across all of the South and the East, 70s across Carolinas. These are high temperatures. Thursday, though, watch what happens. Boom. Starting to cool off a little bit. Blues are in the 50s. This is Thursday. This is Friday. Okay? So, a little bit of cold front Thursday and Friday. Highs of low 70s, so those 80s are gone. We got about a 10-degree drop on Thursday, Friday. But then another front comes over the weekend. And it gets a little chilly. These are high temperatures, okay? 60s for highs across Florida now. 60s in Texas. These are high temperatures. 50s for the upper Gulf Coast. 50s for Pensacola. These are high temperatures. Sunday, about the same. Okay, this is getting close to Christmas now. This is when you say, oh crap, I need to go shopping. It's Sunday, December 22nd. Here's Christmas Eve, high temperatures, and Christmas Day. So Christmas Day, 70s for a big part of the Florida Peninsula, and 70s for Texas, 70s out west, 60s for a lot of other folks. So, it's been worse in the past. I remember 80s on Christmas Day a few times. Low temperatures, let's take a look at these real quick. Give everybody up to date on the low temperatures. Tomorrow, nothing too spectacular, but now we start to see the front come in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we start to see Friday 40s in the lighter blue, 30s touching the deep south on Friday morning, 50s down in the middle part of the state. So Saturday, we're down in the 40s in the middle part of the state. 30s, 20s in the upper Gulf Coast now for lows for Saturday morning. Sundays are even a little colder. A lot of 20s and 30s across the south. 50s all the way down to Miami. 48 for Naples. This is a blend of models. I like a blend of models because it pretty much averages all the models. Monday, these are low temperatures. Christmas Eve starts to warm up a little bit, but then check this out. Tuesday, still in the 50s, and then Christmas morning, still 55 in my area. 57 all the way down to Naples. So it won't be terrible for Christmas morning. It'll be a little chilly. Good for a fire. If you're one of the folks in Florida like we are and have a fireplace, then it's definitely great Christmas Eve weather. Don't worry, Santa Claus finds a way around the fireplaces, so kids don't have to worry about it. Santa Claus got tricks. He can go around these fireplaces. Well, we're going to look at, hey Rachel, we're going to look at snow forecast. Lisa, Hunter's great. I just did a whole spiel. You got to go back and watch. So, I'd love for you to hear the update if you go back. All right, so let's talk about snow chances. All right, so one thing about winter maps, they're probably more unpredictable than tropical maps. Now, I feel like I can do pretty good in the tropics. Winter maps, so hard. They change so fast. So let's talk about that. So we know the temperatures have pretty much been solid. We know around the 22nd, 23rd are going to be the coldest days. That has not changed. Here's the 22nd, Sunday morning. Maybe some 30s down into Florida. In fact, let's zoom into Florida real quick because that's really the only people that care about cold temperatures. Sunday morning, maybe 41, 39 in the Hillsborough area. So you can see these 30s and 40s across Interstate 4. Pretty much 30s north of Interstate 4, 40 south. 50s all the way down to Miami. 52 for Miami, 52 for Lauderdale. We're getting into falling iguana weather. 40s, it gets close. So that's Sunday morning. And then a little bit of warm-up as the days go by. All right, so let's take another look. Look at snow now. Let's look at 24-hour snowfall totals, all right? We got a little chance here of some snow maybe from this frontal line backside Wednesday. Now, this is really it. There's really not a lot. This is Wednesday, very light. You can barely see it, up to an inch. Not really getting down in the Smokies. Here's our next little clipper coming down on Thursday. Little bit of snow, maybe Friday, Saturday. This is our next front that brings that colder air, so maybe across the Appalachians a little bit of snow. Not a lot of accumulation, though, this weekend. And then we get into snowfall on Christmas time. And, man, this blend of models ain't showing much. Like, nothing. like Like, where did all these crazy forecasts go? This is a blend of models, so it's kind of an average. It kind of hopefully gets rid of the outliers. But man, there just ain't a lot. So here's Christmas. I mean, really nothing. The runs ain't going to change much. That's kind of been the trend. These big bad model runs have pretty much disappeared. Now, snowfall on the ground, we can still get some over the weekend. This is weekend snow accumulation. This is snowfall all the way to Christmas. So we could see some linger. But as far as snow falling on Christmas Day, kind of went away. We'll see if that changes or not, but there's just really not a lot showing. Boo. Lisa, so far, Hunter's good. Oh, man. Yep, no snow, Lord Andrew. Doesn't look like it. What do you think, Hunter? Eagle boy? He's down here sleeping by my feet. I was a little worried about giving him a little food this morning, but his gut, he definitely doesn't look as skinny as he once did, so we're going to see how the day goes, but hoping for a big old poop. Yeah, see, Kenneth, the GFS, I know, man, the GFS was showing a crazy snowstorm. I'm very careful to hint that. Good morning, Ms. Darsel, right? It's just the maps change so much. The blend of models is really the way to go. These individual model runs are ridiculously bad in the winter forecast world. Now, when you start getting consistency and stuff, is different. I mean, that's why I took a chance and went to Gatlinburg, because we saw consistency with models a week out. But right now, there's not a lot showing. Now, this weekend, there could be some snow. This weekend, there's snow. As a matter of fact, I mean, we could see some decent snowfall this weekend, for your normal places that get snow. This is your little clipper system this weekend, so could be some snow this weekend. All right, what else we got? Let's look at the WPC chat mark here. All right, so let's look at today. There's these rains circling this high pressure in the Atlantic. So there's your rainfalls today. This is basically your surface charts for the next few days. Here's tonight. As I just got Shelly's email about lamb. Shelly, you multitask. You could have done that later. Here's tomorrow. There's that rain across Florida Peninsula, East Coast. There's that front slowly coming down tomorrow. Tomorrow night just lingers. A lot of rain. Nothing showing up to worry about, I don't think. Let's look at the flooding chances. I don't think it's a flooding event that we got to worry about. I think it's just steady rain. Yeah, see, look at this. Nothing. We have this graphic for the next 4 days, so nothing to stress about too much. Here is Wednesday. More rain from Florida East Coast. There's our front slowly digging south. Wednesday night, there's our rains. Here's Thursday. Front pushes through. It's the first front. Okay, here's that next front coming down. It's going to bring a little bit more snow to the upper part of the U.S. and this weekend. Front number one comes through Wednesday, Thursday. Here's Thursday night. It's gone. Nice clear day. Friday, pretty darn nice clear day. Cool day. Here's our next front coming down Friday. A little bit of mess up here, wintry weather. Friday night, nice clear day for everybody. We got a hayride in our neighborhood. Selfishly, look at that. Weather is great. Upper 40s. Friday evening, looking good. Snow up north. Here's Saturday morning. Here's our next front digging south. Not a lot of moisture with this weekend front, and a little bit of snow Saturday night. There's Sunday. There's our front coming through. This is the next big cold blast of air. And this takes us all the way to December 23rd. Not a lot. So not a lot of moisture coming into play here for Christmas time for a white Christmas. You can see that officially now on the WPC surface charts. So it doesn't look too incredibly good for that. Unfortunately, GFS has hinted some crazy shenanigans. Now here's this crazy look here Wednesday. We're going to have this high pressure blob of rain hugging off the coast here. It doesn't look like it's going to, but it is interesting. It's going to be kind of windy and choppy. We got gale force winds out here in the Atlantic from this high pressure gradient currently over Bermuda, the Bermuda High. Here's our front coming down, number 1, Wednesday, Thursday. It's going to bring some rain to Bermuda on Saturday, or Friday and Saturday. And then a little break. And this is nothing. There's like no moisture, man. Maybe a little bit of snow up north. But that crazy 540 line is not happening like it did a couple days ago. It is doing it for this first one, the 22nd. But no crazy snow totals that was showing. So pretty boring weather patterns shaping up here. This is past Christmas. We ain't going that far out. We're really just worried about Christmas. Here's Christmas morning. So just ain't seeing much at all. Very, very quiet weather. Here's Christmas Eve. So, we do have a little skinny front coming down Christmas Day, maybe bringing some moisture. A little bit of moisture Christmas Day. But south and east look great. Southeast doesn't have anything. So not a lot of snow. I'm telling you, every day we get closer. 24-hour snowfall totals for Christmas time. Looks like Pennsylvania North is your best chance for any sort of white Christmas morning. Here's Christmas Eve. But watch it change. It's just, that's a little more solid, I guess. A little less than the 18Z. These are all Christmas Eve. Look at Christmas Eve. Yesterday's 12Z. Nothing. Yesterday's afternoon run of the GFS showed 0 snow on Christmas Eve. Nothing. So I don't think we're going to see any major snowstorm. Put it to you that way. So anyway. But that's it. Man. Morning, Harold. Man, the weather is just weird how it goes from like all in to nothing. But hey, it won't be long. We're going to be getting into tornado season. So enjoy the break. For sure, enjoy the break. For sure. All right, let's look at Hunter one more time, then we'll sign off. Dennis Heather, yuck. Oh, I didn't check your message, Shelly, on the TikTok. All right, let's take a look. Hunter, come here. Let's say goodbye one more time. Come here. Oh, you big dog. All right, so he had a little dinner this morning. It's called breakfast. Start purring. That's what you do now. Start purring. You get excited. Nico boy. So. Oh, anyway. Well, listen, I appreciate everybody letting me rant about the doggy and telling you the story. And hopefully he's a little rebel and defying the science. But he seems the best he's ever been. I don't even know if that's possible if he had major problems. So let's hope not. Right? Oh, my boy. I tell you what, man. I don't know. Dogs and cats and animals, they just get you so worked up, don't they? Oh. I could burp him like a baby. He just had his tuna and squash. Did you like tuna? You can always tell a Frenchie when they're happy because their ears go back. They don't have tails, so the way a Frenchie's happy is when they put their ears back. Normally they're up here. His are down here now. So, all right. I will read your comments, Shelly. Yes, I will. So it's only 4 years old. Is it Araceli? Yeah, 4 years old. So I'm gonna share this deal. thanks to Furman for offering this to our MWP family. They only are offering it to their friends and family, employees special for Christmas time. So it's an awesome deal. I'm going to share it. And that's about it. Rest of my day is cleaning up my little spot and go see Mom, do a little shopping, go see Dad, finish up the calendar. I do a calendar for Julie every year. She knows I do it, but I only got November and December to do. I'm pretty excited about that. Get that done today, and then I'll start worrying about other Christmas. So hope you have a great day. I'm so excited about announcing that officially Santa Storm Tracker on Fox on Christmas Eve. So watch for that 9 to 12 Eastern. Hopefully you'll get to see me on there, and we'll see you Wednesday. All right, let's hope for the best, and hopefully I open the show with Wednesday with both dogs. I don't want Louie to get jealous. All right, see you everybody.